1407 Great Malkin Lane. This is the living memory of the X-Men. Don't let anyone tell you different. Okay, I'm here. I'm here with my friend Edwin Savage.
Hello.
Yeah, we're going to be chopping it up about X-Men today. The best comic book of all time. I don't care what, like, better than Justice League, better than the Avengers.
Go ahead. You just want to drag everyone.
Yeah, I kind. Fantastic Four is okay when they want to be, but thank you for coming out to this. This has been really cool. Like so, like what is your experience with X Men? Like, what got you into it? Like how long you been with the gang?
Honestly, since I have been little, I think for me, with my experience, I was kind of like in the last. I like to consider it like the last hurrah of the X-Men before like things started to go downhill for them for a while. So I would say, those early like 2000s X-Men movies was like
Yeah.
my first introduction.
Okay.
Part of my experience as a viewer of them and a consumer of them started because of Halle Berry, honestly, because I was such
Okay.
a huge my grandmother and I used to watch like a lot of Halle Berry films. So seeing her as Storm, like eventually just understanding, I mean, like when I saw like Storm in other mediums, I'm like, Halle don't quite look like her, but that's my girl. But like it was really that I had the X-Men Legends game, and then because I had that, and then I had Ultimate Alliance, which came out after that too.
Right.
And then they were showing reruns of the '90s cartoon as well when X-Men Evolution was playing. So like all of those different things, I was kind of consuming all around the same time with each other.
Right.
And then for my first ever comic that I read for the X-Men, it was actually it was the very last issue of the Messiah Complex.
Oh wow!
Um,
That was bloody and depressing.
so I was already kind of confused as to like what was going on at that time. Um, but like with my dad, he always got like always he was with his job, he was able to get like a lot of free comics and things. So he had like that issue. That was the first one I ever distinctly remember reading. And then he had some stuff that happened like just after Messiah Complex.
Yeah.
But he also had some of like the Academy X stuff
Oh
that
yeah.
led up to Messiah
Yeah.
Complex as well. So I was also starting to like read stuff that was happening before then. And then I think that's why I have like a soft spot for the Academy X kids, because that was like really like the first major stuff I was reading.
I feel
But then
that.
also like reading everything with them being in San Francisco. Um, I think another arc that I was collecting a lot at that time was like the Curse of the Mutant stuff with
Oh
Blade
yeah,
and
the vampire
Jubilee.
stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It was so I was kind of keeping up with things. I really started to like keep up a lot during the all new, all different Marvel era.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that.
Um, and I would say up until like Inhumans versus X-Men, that's really when I fell off.
Yeah,
Um,
man,
it just
they made
I couldn't get past like the second issue. I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm done.
they did their best to make Cyclops look like he was crazy. They
Hmm.
really tried. Like, he didn't do anything wrong. Like he like uh what like he stayed in jail.
Hmm.
He turned himself in and stayed in jail, even though all of his friends were like, "Yo, we can get you out right now. Like, it's not even an
Yeah,
issue. Like, we can go pick you up. We're gonna do a grocery run. We'll pick you up on the way. It's not even a big deal."
exactly. But yeah, I know that's kind of like all over the place in terms of my experience. But like I said, I think my first introduction is just like so many different things I was consuming at once,
Yeah,
which I really appreciate. But then when I started reading the comics, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of hard because it's just like this wasn't because I was also trying to like read older stories as well.
right.
Especially because like the movies and even the cartoon in particular, like reading the Phoenix Saga for the first time, I was like, this shit is great.
Right? It
Um,
went on forever. Like it was
yeah. But yeah, it was kind of hard reading. I don't think people really understand. I'm so thankful for Hawks Potts,
yeah,
because it got me back into the X-Men again.
right.
Because there was just such a long time period where after like Inhumans versus X-Men, I kid y'all not, that is like the last thing I read.
It was so weird, right?
It just
It was
it
weird.
was so weird, and you can feel like the corporate claws all over like that franchise at that point, because I don't think people understand like X-Men were not showing up anywhere.
No, ever. Yeah, I remember that. Like, just they killed off Cyclops, Wolverine, and Jean Grey within like
Like
at the same time.
exactly, like all of like those main characters aren't there. You're seeing different tones for like other characters that you might have
Right.
grown up with. You're
Sabretooth
not
joined the X-Men at one point, and you're like, what?
yeah.
Like, why? And why is he in a relationship with Penance? Like, how did that make that make sense to me?
It
Like,
does not make sense. It
is
does not.
I'm like, ew, now she's Eskimo sisters with Mystique. That's gross.
Oh,
Right?
my business has had a couple bad moments, that being one of them. She,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
moved on.
it's bad. It's bad. Like,
She's
but anybody on the team can bring it up anytime they want. Like, hey, remember the
Mhm.
time you were fucking Sabretooth? Like, bitch, we talked about this. We don't, you're hermit. Like, okay, I got pictures.
Mhm.
y'all had together forever. That was a
She was
weird.
like, "Oh, that was just he was trying to be a good boy at that time. It was fun. It was fun times, y'all."
And we just see Wolverine just on the side, like,
Hmm.
mm-mm-mm. But I feel like with Wolverine, like if he tries to give you any kind of lip, be like, I know you ain't talking. Like, like any woman who over the age of 30 who dates you, they're pretty much committing suicide. They're gonna get killed by somebody.
Honestly, with Logan, it's so interesting. And like, it's so interesting how like he gets paired up a lot with like women of color. If it's not a white-haired, red-haired
Yeah,
woman,
yeah, yeah,
if
yeah.
it's not a white-haired, red-haired woman, like I think it's so interesting, like seeing how a lot of his other part or major partners are all like women of color,
Yeah.
um,
Marty
or
Miller, Silver
indigenous, like
Fox.
Silver Fox, yeah,
Yeah, like I don't really count. Like if he can't remember it, did it really happen? Like, like,
Lady Deathstrike,
okay, yeah. But she killed her. Like he killed her dad. Like,
yeah.
yeah. But you know, because of Wolverine, because of all the fuckery he does, I am totally on board with Sabretooth just coming up, just punch him in the face on his birthday. It's like he could
Hmm.
be coming out for lunch, like, man, this is a nice little day. And to come out, gotcha, bitch, bam. I'm out.
Honestly, with this new Krakoan age, I feel like we need that though.
Yeah,
Like, let's do it. Like, he might be in exile, but it's like, bitch, I snuck back on Krakoa just for this.
just the fuck with Wolverine. And I'd be like, hey, man, like he's consistent, man. Like he's
Hmm.
consistent.
It's
Wolverine,
on site.
yeah, at least Sabretooth claims his kids. Yeah,
Hmm.
like he didn't have to kill his son. He wanted to, but he didn't.
I'm just so curious to see. So it's like, I feel like for the next Wolverine S clone we see, are they just gonna have zero claws at that point?
I
Because
mean,
notice how, because it's like Wolverine has his three,
yeah,
Laura has her three, but it's like two on the hand.
yeah, and one on
And
the
then you've
foot.
got Gabby with one. I'm like, okay,
But she doesn't feel pain though. She
that's
doesn't
true.
feel pain. So I'm like, she may be the best one.
Hmm.
She may be the best one. All right. So what mutant would you want to fight on Krakoa? Like you at the same power level, you're just like, you see
We
them.
going in the Crucible?
Yeah. No, oh no,
Oh,
actually, no, you can jump them in like how would you want to do like no judgment,
we taking it to the Crucible.
right?
You
Are you
know, let's put on a show for the folks. We selling tickets.
all right,
We
who you
selling tickets. We gonna get Deadpool to sell some plates, you
oh,
know.
Deadpool would sell chimichangas on the side as a
He
food.
he would. We gonna have Blob over there with his little card talking about $5 margaritas,
Hey,
y'all.
hey,
Um
everybody gotta make money somehow. It's all
mhm. And it what was the catch as well for
uh
fighting them?
what?
Oh, so I could fight any
Yeah, yeah,
person?
fight anybody. Same power level, just like
Mm.
you just don't like them. You say like, I see you, I'm whooping your ass.
That's so interesting. I would go with Iceman. And it's
Really?
yeah.
Right.
I
Yeah,
do I don't mind. I there's something about Iceman that I just feel like he feels like very disconnected from the other O 05 sometimes for me because I feel
yeah,
like they always try to like emphasize I feel like they try to make him a little bit younger than what he is and tries to make him a little bit more naive compared to towards the others.
yeah.
Um, but he's in that same age range as them, and he's been there since the beginning too, and been such a long term member with them. And I feel like it just I don't feel like he feels a little bit like disconnected sometimes for me.
Like,
But I would just want to fight him mainly in terms of like seeing what like the two of us could do in terms of our power sets because you even see that with like what he does with his powers as well. It's almost like being a little bit more gimmicky or being a little bit more immature like that time in Marauders when he
yeah.
and what was it? Was it him and Pyro that made like a giant penis or something?
Oh God. It,
Like, that's what I'm saying, like, he's just so juvenile, honestly, with some of, like, what he does with his powers.
yeah,
And I think I would try to, like, see what I could do in terms of, like, challenging him and, like, showing off, like, what I could do as an Omega.
I feel like that. I feel would Iceman be like, "Hey, Iceman, how's it? I don't know, you just gotta just get under his skin. Like, hey, I went to your parents' house last week.
Ooh,
They're great. just
invited them over for dinner.
yeah, yeah. Your mom and dad are lovely. Like they don't hate you because you're immune. They hate you because you're a bitch.
They hate you because you're gay.
Yeah. Nah. It's like, nah, come on, man. That's nah, no. Can't you just hate them because like their son sucks? Like I think every parent has always thought like, does my kid suck? Like I think my kid sucks.
Mhm.
um,
It's so funny because he's also, like, an accountant as well.
yeah,
And it's like he really not making no money. They're like,
no,
you know, you went to business school, you're certified to be a public accountant, and you're not bringing home no money.
right. I mean, all right. Here's the thing. I think the original five, with the exception of Angel, they've all been well off for a while. Like anytime
Mm,
you leave the school, I'm pretty sure Xavier's dropping like 250 cat. He's giving you like a trust fund or something. Like you know,
mhm,
like he gonna let you leave broke. Come on,
yeah,
like he don't do that. He's not Magneto. He'd be like, you better take it from the bank. No,
mhm. Unless you're Wanda, you
no.
know.
Oh, favoritism.
Mhm.
Favoritism.
I think it's really because that's the child that reminds him the least of himself.
Really? Okay.
So,
Uh,
like, with Pietro, it's like I mean, I know they've been retconned.
yeah. No, they're his kids.
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
All right. Okay, Wanda. All right, you got to remember how it happened. Wanda
mm,
said, "We're not your kids anymore." Snap. Remember, she's
mhm,
a reality warper. She just changed
yeah,
everything just cause. So they were Magneto's kids. She just made
mhm.
it like, nope,
Not anymore.
sorry,
Let me just do a spell real quick.
get out of
But
here.
no, I feel like with Lorna and Pietro, like I feel like with Pietro, there's a sense of like their physical appearance and also even some of the attitudes that Pietro has had in
Oh
terms
yeah,
of like trying to be a little bit more radical.
yeah,
Um, whereas with Lorna, it's like the power set, and um unfortunately with her like being someone that's dealt with like some mental health issues as well and seeming like this crazy powerful person. Which Wanda also suffers from. But I feel like with Wanda, she's been able to like cement herself more in like the role of a hero,
Right.
and being a part of the Avengers. Whereas with Magneto, he's always gonna be seen as like that guy that's holding missiles over somebody.
Right. Absolutely.
And I think that's what separates Wanda from like the other siblings, is that she's the one that is the more heroic of them. She's the one that reminds Magneto. She doesn't remind Magneto as much as himself.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was the opposite. I thought because um she she's the most like him because like
Hmm.
she's the one who says, I'm not like you, I'll never be like you. He's like, that's just
Mhm.
like me. That's something I would do. I like her. With
Hmm.
Pietro, he sees himself, he's like, yeah, I'm an asshole. I was an asshole when I was a kid. And with Lorna, she's like, she's not doing enough. Like,
Mm.
and being Magneto's kid, it's like being a kid of the Lannisters from Game of Thrones. Like their
Mhm.
dad is completely like he is not going to give you any kind of like encouragement. You come in
Yeah.
here with a plan, like I have a good plan, it's a solid plan. You go in there, you go to talk to him, lay it out. He's gonna just destroy it, and you're gonna leave
Mhm.
crying. And you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, man, just he's always been an asshole, but he's been consistent.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he beats his kids, but he beats his kids. Oh, all right,
Going to baby, going to get my belt.
okay, all right. What X Men villain do you just love, or like you were just like, I can't believe this person went there with that.
Mm. I would go with honestly, I would go with Apocalypse.
Really? Okay.
But
Blue. Okay. Big Daddy
I
Blue.
think see, this is why I hate this whole like hero villains things with the X-Men, or also why I love them as well, because they really complicate things so much, especially now.
Yeah.
Do I really want to say Apocalypse? Mm,
No, I mean, like you look at the
yeah.
old stuff with Apocalypse, and it's just like, oh, he was just grouchy. That's Grandpa. He's just mad at
What
everything.
I find, I think, well, right now with Apocalypse, what I'm kind of thinking more of, and what I'm curious to see now that we're seeing him and Genesis and the Horsemen coming back, um, is I wonder how much of like Genesis truly influenced Apocalypse, because I like just seeing how the two of them were interacting during X of Swords. I feel like a lot of his politic does stem from her beliefs, and I'm very
You want to see
sorry.
where
I
he
feel
stands. You want to see where he stands by himself.
yeah.
Yeah. I yeah, I get that. I'm with that. It's just with Apocalypse though, like now that we know his whole backstory, everything he
Mhm.
did, people say, "Oh, he's a homicide, he's a genocidal maniac." I'm like, whoa, calm down. He hasn't killed anybody. He tried to, like,
Yeah.
like attempted genocide. What are you gonna call like? Are we gonna do attempted chemistry to attempted drug
Mhm.
dealing? Like, come on, like you didn't do it. Like,
Yeah.
he's
And what
worse
I
than a
find
god.
and what I find interesting as well, looking at him now, is that now that we know so much more of his backstory, is that it's so interesting seeing him like how he kind of had to do things by himself, and being without his community, and being without his family. It just he's truly a tragic hero.
Yeah, he's a tragic character. I wouldn't call him
Yeah,
a hero yet. I think like
you're
um
right. Yeah.
like he wanted Krakoa to happen. Is he was just like, I ain't gonna do it though.
Mhm.
It's like because I loved that scene where um Apocalypse first gets Krakoa and he's like, this is what I wanted.
Yeah.
Wanted all of us here. And
Mhm.
like, and then you saw Krakoa was like, "What up, bro? Like, I haven't seen you forever." Like, oh man, that tree got big. You got
Yeah.
big, boy. Nah,
And he talks to the land in its native tongue as well.
yeah.
It's like, this is his home.
Cause
I don't know how he's gonna feel about everything that's been going on now. He gonna be
oh,
like, he gonna come back and be like,
y'all fucking up. Like
"What
what?
happened?"
So like, so we haven't killed the humans in space yet.
Mhm.
That's what you're saying we doing. That we ain't do that. Okay,
Be
okay.
like, "Where's Magneto? Let me talk to Magneto."
He
Oh,
dead. He's dead.
he's dead.
How? Oh
And he's
yeah, that
gonna,
makes sense. Yeah, that makes
mhm.
sense.
And then he gonna be like, "I'm stuck with Charles."
Oh, okay. No, no,
He
no, no,
stopped.
no, no, no. Charles is fine. It's like, wait, is Sinister still here? What?
Mhm.
Really? He's here still? Man, I would have thought somebody would have
Have
killed him.
we sorry, with you saying that, have you ever seen Destiny and Apocalypse?
Have an interaction? No, no, we have not.
Because technically, she obviously didn't replace him, but, like, the seat that he previously was occupying is now
Hers, yeah,
hers.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. You are absolutely correct. There are a bunch of people who've never had never had a face to face until House of X. One example
Yeah.
being Apocalypse and Xavier. They had
Mhm.
never met. They had
Yeah.
interact. I mean, never even said a word. They may have been in the same conflict, but they never had like a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird how that like okay, all right, Marauders this week. We saw Kitty Pride call up Lorna. I'm like, when did these two meet? Like, I don't.
It's almost like it was like we have to infer, like, when they would have met or, like, thinking of, like, when they met off panel.
I was like, come on, just show when they first meet. I'm tired. Like, that's why I don't like about books. Like, oh, the team's already get put together. Like, no, 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 no. Have them meet. Like, hey, uh, Kitty, this is Lorna. Like, okay, what's up? How you doing? Like, just
Mhm.
like I want to see first impressions. I want to see
Yeah.
somebody say, "Man, Colossus is just nothing there, is it? He's just nothing." Like I met like that's what I imagine all
Yeah.
these superhero teams like when they like depart after a huge event. I wouldn't be surprised if we would hear like the team talking about other teams like, "Hey,
Mhm.
did y'all get the feeling that Cat Iron Man was drunk?" Yeah, I saw that too.
Mm.
Like or
Did you see that costume that they had on? Mm.
ugh, just I like it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Do you see the Human Torch? Yeah, I think he's kind of racist. I think he may have called me the N word. Yo, the funny thing is, you could see him doing that too.
Yeah.
He was like, "No, I was listening to a Two Chain song."
And then Susan's over there defending him, be like, "He didn't mean it." He loves black
Didn't mean
people.
it. He said,
He loves
"Y'all."
Oh my gosh. But Susan Storm called the cops on black
Oh
people.
my god, man! I call her the Invisible Karen. No, okay, hear me out. Hear me out.
She really
She really is. Like when Cyclops back in House of X1, when Cyclops said, "My people have been always been hunted. We were told that we're less than when we always know we were. You think we're just gonna take it?"
Mm.
Yes. Oh, I just
It's
yeah.
yeah.
Reed's a hypocritical asshole. Sue's a Karen. Johnny's just stupid. The only good one is Ben Grimm. And honestly,
Mhm,
when we saw what we saw with him in Sins of X, where, where he just was just
mhm.
choking, I'm
How
not even mad at. It was like,
Oh,
okay.
we love the first family.
Yeah, the first white family. Uh, oh,
That's really what they are.
yeah,
I actually have I am planning to like read like their new ongoing. I read like the first issue with the Thing and Alicia,
yeah.
which definitely piqued my interest. So I'm gonna check out the rest
It's
of
good.
it.
Like Fantastic Four is good every once in a while. Like when Mark Millar was writing it, that was
Mhm.
really cool. When Hickman was writing, it was really good. When Chris Claremont was writing Fantastic Four, I thought like, wow, this is different. I would love to see Claremont do a non X-Men book and just see what
Mm,
he would bring to that. Like, have
yeah.
Chris Claremont write the Avengers just for fun, just to see what happens.
Hmm.
I mean, you already have him on. You already got the man on retainer. Like, you don't want him to write any more X-Men books, even though he wants to. Ugh, but he's a hater, though. He's salty.
Yeah.
So salty.
It's like, you know, he's done so much for like the franchise, and it's just like, this is what y'all doing with them now.
But,
It's almost like he has. I hate to say this, but it's almost like he feels like they're toys that we can't play with, or no one else can play
I,
with.
one thing about Claremont I didn't like, because, like, I didn't get into Claremont when, like, my first X-Men writer was Scott Lobdell in the early 90s. So, like, when
Okay.
Claremont came in the 2000s, I was like, who's this old dude? And then,
Hmm.
and then I started noticing what he does with his style. He does not like to acknowledge any kind of character development that he had any part of, that he did not have any part of. Like
Hmm.
Cannonball, oh, he was on the X-Men, but with Claremont, he regresses him to that New Mutants guy.
Yeah.
Like he's a badass. Like don't regress. And also the whole Mystique, Destiny, Nightcrawler thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, like, oh, originally Destiny and Mystique was going to be his parents. No, that wouldn't make any sense,
I'm very
because that would mean
honestly.
Destiny was there
Yeah.
when gave birth to him. So why did, like, and she was a precog. She couldn't just say like, hey, maybe we should be out of the country. Like, if you see
Hmm.
what's coming, you can be like, okay, I'm gonna avoid this. Like, and Azazel is probably the best father for Nightcrawler just by a lot.
That's what I was actually about to get at. With Azazel, we actually have not seen him.
In a
I
while.
want to say since what, like that Amazing X-Men run?
Yep. Absolutely. Yep. I would love to see him and Destiny meet up. Come
You know,
on, man.
what I love about Destiny is that she's such a snarky bitch.
No, no, but no, she's a snarky bitch. But like, you have something against her that
Mhm.
just to make her stuck. Priceless.
Yeah.
We already seen that with Gambit. He
Hmm.
tore her down. Like,
Yeah.
but Azazel, he'd be like, "Oh, Raven, I haven't seen you in a long time. Oh, this must be your wife. Hey, you may have married her, but I left something. Bye."
And then, you know, Destiny turns her head and like, and what I love, something I love about Destiny, sorry.
Yeah, yeah, no, 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 no. Please, please, I love this.
No, but like something I love about her, like it's both scary but also very fascinating about her is that the mask that she wears, it doesn't have any glimpses into, you know, her eyes. I mean,
Right.
because she's
Yeah, there's no
blind,
eye
but
holes. Yeah, she can't see.
it's just so like I remember when we first found out about Moira's powers and she's just like, Pyro burn her, but
Yeah.
slowly. I was like, damn, she's not like, let me not fuck with
She,
her.
she's always been like that though.
Yeah.
Like she can like just she all right. I always looked at Mystique and Destiny kind of like the Marvel version of Joker and Harley Quinn.
Hmm.
Destiny is the Joker.
Yeah.
Mystique is Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Mystique is crazy,
Hmm.
but like you can you kind of know what you're getting with her. Destiny, you just like I have to deal with
Mhm.
you talking backwards and saying, "Oh, you're gonna like the path you go is gonna be obstructed by this." Like, just be just be straight up. Just say if you want to kill me. Just to let me know. I just so I know what to expect. Just so I no questions
Yeah, it's just like you never know what you're gonna get from her.
at all. Like I'd rather trust Sebastian Shaw more than I would those two.
Mm. They
Exodus.
they bring the chaos. They bring the chaos.
And what and like I would love just to roast them. I'd be like, Destiny, shut up. Okay. You're like a UPS. I mean you're like a what you're like a those man, I had it when you
The UPS.
yeah, they're like, yeah, they're a UPS that constantly is readjusting. Go this way. No, wait. Do a U-turn. Wait, go do that person's house. No, don't worry, it'll be fine. That's all her powers are. Like I'm like, you are the most useless
She
precog ever.
give her crossbow again.
Like, no, I would like to her for the try like she would try to shoot me with it, and I'm like, ha, you wouldn't miss me. You didn't have that golden face going over your
Sinister was so mad. Like
oh
he was
god.
like,
He's
I
like,
can't. He was like, I can't kill the lesbian. I can't kill the black woman with Storm.
like I
Like
can't.
he
Oh,
was pissed.
I just oh my, Destiny is just hilarious. Like the fact that she's always the foil to Sinister. Like, yeah, he's about to
Mhm.
do something. What? Why you tell all?
I loved in Judgment Day when it was her time to be judged. Yo, she was like, Mystique, get the council. We gotta vote real quick. And she was doing the math in terms of how everyone was gonna vote. I was like, girl, not you clocking everybody like
Right,
this.
and then she was like, and then she saw Mystique. Like, I love her, but I think she crazy.
You're a little crazy.
It's like kill a bunch of humans. Yeah, kill but not so many humans. I guess. I'm like, yeah,
Mm.
I'm with it.
Yeah. She was like, love her, but
Like,
on.
Jesus, this like every time. This is why we don't go out. This is why we're always inside because she
This
wants.
is why no one wants to have dinner with us.
Oh, okay. I've had this story about like just a single issue about Nightcrawler trying to convince Gambit and Rogue to go over Mystique in Destiny's house for dinner, and like Gambit's like, no, no. Remember the time she stabbed you, or she shot you, or remember the time she tried to catfish me with a 17-year-old girl? Hey, yeah, whatever happened with that? Yeah, we don't talk about that real quick. No, that's not the point.
I have a question.
What's up?
Who would cook the dinner?
Uh, you know what? I would. Oh,
I'm
if
not
it,
gonna lie. Part of me wants to say Rogue.
yeah, I would say Rogue too or Gambit, but like Destiny, be like you didn't try to poison. No, Misty, be like you didn't poison me. They're like, no, no, those are just spices, Raven.
Like, I know you've been around for a few centuries, and this is one of the few things you haven't experienced. But
What are you doing?
I am not poisonous.
And like, and you know, like, all right, you know, Destiny's old timey. She's gonna say some old timey slur, and you're like, you dirty minded Meror. Like, what the fuck?
You're like, what
Like, I don't know if that's more all ageist or racist. More
you?
racist. More,
Yeah, we gonna get Rogue to fry some chicken or something.
like, and Rogue's like, you know what? I'm just trying. I just want to live my life. I just wanna-
Like, I feel like Rogue can fry some chicken and make some greens. What
no,
you think?
oh, okay. Rogue, she's from Mississippi, and I think not only do I think she knows how to make chicken, I think she's an Outcast fan. She knows all their lyrics by heart. Outcast
Mm.
and Dolly Parton. Like, no, okay, no, seriously. I think a lot of
Dolly would be her girl too.
right, Jolene, no,
Mm,
she flies. She's listening to like Joe, like, mm,
mhm.
mm, 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 and
Yeah.
also she twerks. She loves
Oh, of
Atlanta
course.
rap. Like,
She can throw it back.
oh yeah,
She can throw it back.
oh yeah. Storm and Jean are secret rap fans. Like, I just imagine them. They were like on the road, and they're like, put something on. Um,
I
Jean put
feel
Storm into Outcast.
oh my gosh.
But Storm put Jean on to Biggie.
Mm.
Yeah, right?
I will say I think Storm has a very fine palate for music.
Oh, absolutely. She like
She's like, I'm international, baby.
no, but she was mad like so nobody told me about Outcast. I had to find out from the white girl that about Outcast. Like for no,
Hmm.
T'Challa, don't tell me to calm down. I'm talking to you, Luke Cage. You didn't tell me nothing.
I love how like Black Panther really was like a cookout book for Black characters.
Yes, yeah. I don't like Wakanda now though. I don't think they like mutants. Like, how come there's only one mutant out of the entire country?
Yeah.
I think vibranium suppresses the mutant gene, but that's just me. It would make a lot of sense.
It really is only gentle. That's
Right?
no, because like I've just been thinking,
Yeah, no,
it's
really
really
think
only
about it.
gentle.
Gentle, just him.
And then with his powers, they technically bring him harm too to himself.
Yep, you know what I'm saying.
I would call T'Challa, but I know it's not a good time for him right
But
now.
hey, he no knowing him, he probably already know about it.
Yeah.
Okay. What X-Men era would you have joined the X-Men?
I feel like I don't know because honestly, they die all the time.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Ooh,
After M Day was bad.
ooh,
Besides,
um,
was I mean, Utopia was fine, okay for a minute. It was okay. It was okay for like a good 8 months.
what era? Um, Honestly, mm, they really be dying all the damn
They
time.
really do. But it's funny though.
I would join. I would have joined the X Men during their all new era. I'm joining Cyclops' team post AVX.
Okay. All right.
Um, just because I feel. Oh
No,
wait, the Terrigen Mist. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I can do
No.
it.
You could roast them. You could be at the school roasting everybody. Like, Kitty, why are you talking about anybody with your N word dropping? Like, oh, what? Oh, you thought everybody forgot about that?
Honestly, yeah, I would do the all new era right after AVX. I'm joining Cyclops' team.
Oh, got to.
Don't know what my powers would be, but I would probably make a joke towards Emma and Magneto and be like, "Wow, y'all were the strongest mutants before. Why am I doing all the heavy lifting? Nails, Magneto."
Whoa! Man,
Cyclops, Cyclops, can you shoot him? You can't. You want me to do? I got you, boo.
I would have called Cyclops the big homie, and I would have called Emma like you, like, hey, it's nice that you let your side go out with your side chick, Scott. That's really cool. Talk
What
about
I love about the two of them is that they really broke up, but I just feel like they still work together
they were still
so
fucking. Yeah, they were still fucking.
well.
They were still fucking.
It's what they deserve. They had to do something.
I mean, all right. Like, can we just say it for what it is? Like, Scott Summers got that thing. He got that
The
thing.
thangy thangin'.
Like, I mean, why is every woman who's still that he used to mess with is still low key on his dick?
Mhm.
Daddy. Jean, Emma, uh, that one girl that he hooked up with when he was
That's why my good sis be every time he needs to be resurrected, she'd be like, "Okay, y'all, I got it. Let me put on my little helmet real quick. Put on the cradle. Takes it off. She's like, okay, 5, do y'all thing. I'm gonna get me a little drink real quick and sit back.
oh dead. Oh,
She wants to see it right off the egg, y'all. She want to see it right off the egg.
but no. He had a tattoo right here. It was an E. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. He had an E on his left shoulder. Okay, don't play with me.
She like, I gotta see my man right out the egg, y'all.
And he's like, what about his kids? I don't care about them kids. They grown. They moved out.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So who's living? Is anyone living at Summer's house anymore?
I think Cable. I think Cable would. Maybe Cable. Having, I mean, well,
I think
okay, Scott and
because
Jean, yeah,
there was, yeah.
Wolverine. I guess Wolverine still lives there.
Does he have a purpose being there? Well,
Being a bum.
he probably just drinks all their beer and it's like, okay, let me go back down.
It's like are you gonna replace? Are you gonna buy groceries? Nah.
Mhm.
I'm the best at what I do, and what I do is drink beer. No, you
Mhm.
don't get your alcoholic ass.
'Cause I feel like no one's really living there right now because Rachel's in other
Rachel,
world.
I just want her and Betsy to break up. Like Rachel could do better.
Really.
Rachel could do better.
This is her first like real woman to woman relationship. Let's see how
Okay,
she,
yeah, but this
you
is
know,
Betsy's like third.
well, this is Rachel's first, okay? It's been a while.
Like, I mean, she was in a
She,
three-way relationship with a dude who split his. He made a male version of himself and a female version. And you know what? I know this is gonna be nasty, but I want to see the sex tape. I want to see what happened. I want to see who was doing what. Hey, don't look at me like I'm the weirdo. Like I'm pretty sure
that's
if there was like an X-Men like X-Men sex tapes, they sell
mhm.
because people want to know who's
Oh,
doing
of
what.
course. Of course. Everyone's gonna see it. Everyone's downloading it.
and and you know what though? I really don't think Charles and Magneto are
Chris Jenner would be working for it.
I'm dead.
She'd be like, damn, let me try to come up with something else.
It's like whoa, like Scott and Jean, we think this is gonna be the most vanilla. Oh, whoa, oh my god.
And Jean's like, that's post Dark Phoenix, baby.
She gets to the low key porn stuff. Like, oh yeah, all those things those little hoes do. Got that from me. I'm the trendsetter. I am the alpha and the omega. Jean, you were the phoenix for like 3 days. Calm down. Nah,
Do you think she needs a new code name?
I think she needs to go back to Phoenix.
Mm.
Like, like she needs to go back to Phoenix. Kitty needs to go back to Shadowcat, and Emma needs to go back to the White Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Like these like whole names, it's not the move. It can't be the
Yeah.
move. Like, why not just call why? Like their code names supposed to be handles, so nobody knows their identity.
Mm-hmm. You don't
Nah.
want Kitty to go by Sprite or Air. What do
No, God, no. God, I knew her. I first met her at Shadowcat. I thought Shadowcat was a dope name. Like, when I first met Kitty, she was on Excalibur doing her
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Uh, I've always known her and Colossus to be kind of together, but not really. Which
Mm-hmm.
I'm still mad at Magic and what she did to him. I'm still
Yeah.
mad. Like, how is it you gonna low key come out to your brother's fiance and then say, "Nah, I'm just playing." I'm just
Honestly, she about to take his girl.
she low key did take our girl, and And the worst thing is, Colossus doesn't know. Colossus doesn't know.
Look, y'all know them Rasputins. You know, they if there's one thing they're gonna do, they gonna fight. They gonna fight, but you know, up here,
Colossus
it
is.
don't
I
be
feel bad.
clicking.
I feel bad for him. Like his life is terrible. Like he lost his parents. His brother
Yup.
went insane. His sister cock blocked him every chance. Was checking out his girl every chance he got. Like, and he did nothing but love them.
He's like, I just wanna draw I just wanna draw and paint y'all and eat well.
Like I
And
just
love.
like, yeah. I just. It's like, can I get a woman who actually loves me and not my sister? Domino. Hey, hey, I'm with it.
I do I wonder if their time is kind of up though. That's the only thing.
It's a fun thing.
Yeah,
It's a fun little
fling.
fling.
It's
But
a fling, yeah.
like Domino needs to go back to cable.
Mhm.
Like she needs to go back to
That's
cable.
and we gonna find Colossus a nice person that maybe has a farm and raises horses.
You know what? Honest, like, yeah, you know what? Probably wouldn't happen. But I
Ooh.
thought Betsy and Colossus would work
Hmm.
because they used to be super close. And also, I think at one point during the Claremont's X Men, Colossus was fucking at least two of them. Like we all know Wolverine and Storm have been banging like forever.
Look, y'all know they gotta get it out their system.
No,
Okay.
it's fine. I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying, like, you
Yeah.
know, like I would love to get on Wolverine. Like, you know what? It's really funny that you're in love with a woman who can't leave her husband for you. And Storm, it's sad for you. You're in love with a man who's in love with a white woman. Like, what? What?
They're a messy queer family and you know, it's hard for them.
Like, Wolverine, get off Scott's dick. You are the biggest hater of all time. You're like a you're like Drake when he did Marvin's Room.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, you remember that song? He would
I do.
he
The
would
amount of times it has been played.
like he is the type to be calling up Gene at 3 in the morning, like,
What
hello,
you doing?
hello, yeah, what you, yo,
Where you at?
you in the summer house with who? Yeah, fuck that dude. Yeah, just come over.
Honestly, I feel like Logan, he's not gonna say, come over here. Be like, I'm gonna be over there.
I'm gonna be like I'm on my way.
Yeah. Be like, oh, he sleep upstairs. That's fine. We can go downstairs.
I'm like, aren't you like you were the most disrespectful? Hey, I'm not disrespectful. I'm just trying to get. I don't know
Mhm.
what he was. He would just say something super dad like, "You were the worst." No wonder
Yeah.
nobody like. All right. I always wanted to tell Wolverine like, "Hey, how's it feel to know that you're the reason why your mom killed herself?"
That's true.
I like so much. Like you got to just get Wolverine with history. Like, why is it that all your old friends, all want to kill you?
I
Maybe
would
you're the
not
problem. Sabretooth.
it's like he's lived a long life, and I'm just like, you know, honestly, would not want to be friends with him. Don't need to be related to you. Kind of don't even want you on my team.
Facts.
Um, just you just stay over there because people around you die all the time.
Seriously. And then you wanna choose okay. Back in the day when Colossus first broke up with Kitty,
Mhm.
guess what this fool and Nightcrawler did? They set up Colossus to get jumped by the Juggernaut. No, no, no. Think about that. How is it you two of your boys? You say like you say the universe with these guys. These are your brothers, and then because you broke up with somebody they really like, they set you up to get jumped. I'm like, wow. And y'all are just Juggernaut was beating his ass, and Nightcrawler and Wolverine on the side, like, should we
Because
do
what the fuck
something?
they gonna do?
No, it's like, should we do something? Nah. He grown. He can handle this himself. He wants to like I just worry shit.
Like I said, just keep your distance from that man.
Keep your wife and your 13-year-old daughter away from him. No, not in a weird way.
No, I'm talking. I was thinking of Kitty. I was thinking of Kitty. I was just like, because I was thinking of that whole arc of like her being possessed by what's his
Hogan.
name? Hogan. I'm like, yeah, just keep.
Stay away from my kids.
You're like, please don't mentor my children. I'm their mentor. I'm their mentor.
I would rather leave children. I would rather leave a bunch of like a couple like boys around Mystique, knowing that she hates men.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care what anybody. That's my own headcanon. Mystique she hates men in general. No, I don't like. But, all right, okay. She killed her son. She threw out her other son. She doesn't care about Sabretooth. But
Gambit's not good enough for her daughter.
Yeah, but she's not good enough for her daughter either.
She would never. She is not going to admit that. She is not going to admit that. Okay. She is not going to admit that.
Why does it always look, every time Storm and Mystique are in the same room, it looks like Storm's like, anytime you ready. Like, I owe you an ass whooping, bitch. Like, no. Like, and nobody gonna stop me. Nobody gonna stop me.
These motherfuckers are not stopping me. These
right? Illest motherfucker alive. Like, I will run up to you and like, Destiny, you'll see the future. The future of this ass whooping. Because remember when they asked Destiny to join the council, she's like, nope.
You know, Inferno, great times, because let me talk, Destiny had everyone bad. My good sis
I was bad.
She sashayed up in there. She was just like, all my haters.
No, okay. Man, all right. I'm only mad because Mystique, she was like, give me back my wife. And like, bitch, you didn't even do the job. You didn't even like, how does it look like I give you a job and you don't do it, and yet you still want to be paid? Doesn't make no sense. Like, oh, you didn't destroy Orcus. I mean, I didn't want to do it yet. And like, Mystique, you're like, the old you would have killed everybody.
She tried.
She don't try.
She tried.
She ain't try. The only thing she tries is to forget that Azazel busted open for her. She busted open for Azazel. Yeah, she did, and for Sabretooth. And no matter what, no one can ever let her forget that.
You know, she got drunk one night, 2 nights, 3 nights.
Okay. She even let Forge smash.
4 nights, okay?
She let Iceman smash and basically gave him a mutant STD.
Yeah, that was a weird team.
Hey, there was a great team.
But
that team was like the only ones you knew were solid for Rogue were Cannonball and Iceman. The only ones you knew had her back.
And Cyclops really looked at Rogue and was like, "This show rock? Yes, Scott. Yes, this is my team."
I was like, hey, I just wanted to be sure, okay? Because you got Mystique and Sabretooth on the team. Last time they were on the team together, like last time they were on the team together, horrible situation. Horrible. It was a horrible thing. Sabretooth got loose, almost killed everybody.
Mm-hmm. No. Who would you want for like the new X team for this year?
A black leader, a black writer.
Ding 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 ding. Also, I have about 10 more minutes.
Yeah,
also.
please. Thank you.
But who do you want for like the new X team?
Somebody new, somebody who doesn't know anybody. So I am going to go with no. Juggernaut was already there. Cannonball was already there. Uh, Frenzy, because think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Frenzy,
Vote Frenzy.
yes. No, also I want to see how Jean and Frenzy interact because Frenzy has made no secret that she is in love with Scott Summers. Now, I just want her to say like, "Hey, Red, you may have beaten out the milk,
That's the next person that's going to be on his day.
right? Like, hey, I'm the new chick now." I mean,
Be
she
like, let me. Yo, she gonna get herself a room in the treehouse and be like, Scott, I'm gonna be next to your room.
like,
You just call if you need me.
like, like, no. Remember what she said in the sword to Cable? Like, if you're if your father knew, I'd be your stepmother right now. God,
Yeah.
like, God damn. And you know what? I wonder how Cyclops feels about that. I really want to know how he feels. Like,
Get my good sis on the team. She gonna move into the treehouse. I'm telling you, she put in her room right next to his.
right?
She gonna be like, Scott, just knock if you need me. I'm right here.
Hey, it's like, hey, oh yeah, Scott. Here's the thing. I won't go Dark Phoenix if you. I won't go Dark Phoenix if you hit it. Oh what? Oh.
You want me to put on the green costume or the red?
Or do you or like we know we like it's like and he's like, how can you be with Emma? She has no ass. Like it's just a her ass is flatter than 2 day beer.
Excuse you, my good sis got work done on it, and I think y'all should take a look at the work that was.
She got a CBL. She got that clone butt lift.
Yes, she did.
I love Emma, but like she is whiter than milk. Like
She is a very white woman.
she is like
I know.
she is so white. I'm afraid she's gonna call the manager. Like she is so white. She's just so white.
She is. She is. That's why I can't, as much as I love her, she just can't make the number one spot, unfortunately.
No, of course not. Okay, what do you think about Moira?
The way, honestly, it's the way that I have forgotten all about her. I feel like I feel like she was really she really shook things up for everyone. And now it's like, I feel like she's falling a little bit more into the background. I really felt like, I was anticipating during Inferno for her to kind of like have a bigger
Yeah,
moment. And the other thing as well, I do see her as much as Xavier and Magneto are like considered to be like these architects of Krakoa,
yeah,
and even Apocalypse for working towards it.
yeah.
I really feel like Moira is also an architect so
Oh,
much in terms
absolutely.
of building stuff. And I think that's something that folks don't want to quite admit because she was this big secret.
Yeah, like
And
right.
yeah, I just,
She's a bitch. She's the Carol Baskins of the X
I
Men.
want her to die.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying she's the Carol Baskins. You can't say Moira Taggart without saying that bitch. Or like, hey, you hear about what that bitch did?
Like, Destiny girl, we gonna have to burn her again.
like, and I didn't understand why she was so mad. She's like, "You're not listening to me." Like, yeah, we were. We were
Girl,
fighting
we
everything,
built all of this.
and you still have an attitude. Still,
I want Miss. I feel like Mystique needs like her own little book where like she's just trying to hunt down Moira. Like she's
I'm with that. But she knows where she is, though. She knows she's on Orchid. She's like,
yeah.
look. Just
And Destiny is like, you can't do this, Raven. Like, just let it go. And she's like, no, bitch.
right. No, no,
That's their
no,
entire relationship.
no, like no, no, no. I don't care. I killed that bitch the first time. Like what? You're waiting back because she did say dead? Yeah,
Mhm.
Raven, you need to sit your ass down. All right, like you're way too stabby today. Way
Like,
too stabby.
like Raven she wants that ass. She's gonna come for that ass.
Yeah, but I feel like you know she'll talk all she says she wants to smoke, but like she is not ready for anybody to come after her for something that she did. Because I
Mhm.
remember Dazzler, who just got her new job. She got a new job, like just and then what did Mystique do? Shut, 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 shut.
Took Miss Disco's place. She was like,
She she chloroformed her, put her in a medical induced coma, and then sold her spinal fluid for money for drugs. I'm like, you're the grimiest bitch and
poor Disco Queen.
oh, and like I'm just like Dazzler, why haven't you get your lick back? Like
Oh, Mystique tries to hunt down Moira and then runs into Dazzler and tries to get her to help.
no, actually that would be the whole premise. Like she goes out to Moira, but she constantly runs into somebody who's like, hey, I remember that one time you did that to me. It'll be a long series.
Mm-hmm.
Like some fires after Mystique is like, oh no, bitch, I remember you killed my sister. You stabbed
Mm-hmm.
her in the neck for nothing.
And you know
Nothing.
we gotta throw Forge in there.
Oh man. Man, just I love like oh man. I know you gotta
Okay.
we can talk X-Men all day. I want like all right, real quick. Beast, I wanna know his side. Because we're just getting everybody else's side. We don't know where he stands at all. They just make him seem like he's a dick, but he's not. He's I don't know. How do you feel about that whole Beast thing?
I can't remember. This was maybe like 2 weeks ago. I think it was like one issue where it was like they had saved Orcus, and Jean was like, "Well, that's what we do, Beast," and he's
Bitch.
looking at her like, "Bitch, what do you mean?"
Like they are the ops. They,
Um, I think that is I do agree with Beast in that, I can't lie. And I think and see that's why I get turned off with Jean sometimes because I feel like she's so self entitled and she always tries to prove to other people that I don't want to say not that she's better, but like what she stands for is better
yeah,
than what
like I'm a good person. See, like that that doesn't help us
and it's
though.
just like, girl, they would have killed y'all if this was if the roles were reversed.
They
Like,
would
what are you
like actually they did
um
kill us. Right? Like remember that one time after M Day when that where those purifiers shot that machine that rocket launcher at that bus filled with
I'm
kids? Yeah. No, whoa, no, nobody want to talk about that.
but Beast is our bastard child.
Beast does Beast.
Yeah,
Always.
honestly, I just don't know how much longer he would last on Krakoa. To be like, I feel like we've got to start doing something more with Beast arc. I feel like it's not. I feel like everything is there, and like we keep seeing, like, oh, Beast is doing this, Beast is experimenting on people, and
Yeah.
I
You
need for
feel
them to do
free.
something with his arc. Like it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there.
Yeah. I want to know what's going on with Colossus and Russia. With his,
Another one that's just sitting there. I remember when Sinister was like, "Why is this potato farmer on the council?" And I'm like,
oh dang! Why are you doing like that? He called him a potato farmer. He's like, and I hear other people they say like he's so boring. Colossus is not boring. He
He,
just
he's not.
nobody
He
knows
just
how to write
needs
him.
something to do. He just needs something to do.
Yeah, I mean, like I I
Because let me tell you,
yeah.
I was reading. Sorry, I have it right here as well. I was reading like this back issue from like Claremont's run when they were stuck in the Savage Land. You know, Colossus over here making out with a, getting his thing on with these two women and fighting a dinosaur.
Yep. Hey, also he has a kid that he doesn't know about. That yeah,
Like,
no everyone.
like we have all these arcs that are just like sitting there. I don't know, y'all. I'm tired. It's like right after Sins of Sinister, we really got to deal with Fall of X. I'm like, y'all, I can we relax for like just 2 seconds?
Like, can we like the gala's coming? Can we like? I thought we're about to chill. Oh yeah.
I forgot all about that, but that makes sense because we just had the X-Men.
I
I'm
mean,
I'm sorry. There's just so much going on. I'm
no,
like,
you're absolutely right. Like, and there was supposed to go into Fall of X after this. I'm like, what? Wait,
tired.
like, no. We don't need any other events. How let's get like a year and a half, 18 months, no events, just straight story.
Give me a good X team that I can root for because this.
It's not it. Like it doesn't even look good on paper.
I'm like, so our girls like who was busy? Who was busy? Who didn't attend the gala? Because why is this our roster?
I mean, Ford, he got Havoc on the team just as a personal fuck you to Cyclops.
Exactly. I'm like, Forge, don't be wasting spots like this, baby.
I'm like, why? Okay, why do these characters feel like they can just treat Cyclops any kind of way?
Mm-hmm.
Because like I don't know. Because I bet you if it was Bishop be like, what did you do? Nah, man, I ain't even doing that. No. Keep that same energy. Like
I want to
it's
see
Meek Mill. Bishop is an
who's
older
Meek Mill.
Bishop. He's about that action.
Wait, wait, let's find a new rapper. Wait,
Okay.
not me. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. I feel like Meek's a little too stupid to be.
Wolverine then? That's I'm playing.
Good night.
I'm sorry. That was me.
Um,
That was me. No, Bishop would probably be Pusha T? No. Nah.
why am I seeing? Okay, why am I seeing Will I Am?
Wow, that's cold.
Let me stop. Let me stop.
That's
Actually, no. He could be T Pain. I'll give him T Pain.
no, I would say Sinister's T Pain. He's the ringleader. You know the song. It's a great.
Yes, I know. That's all.
Like you think that song like, oh yeah, that's Sinister all day. Like he's playing that in the crib. Like
Hey, bartender.
he loved oh that one album, the circus one. You know what I mean? What's it called? Like this is my circus. I'm working.
We're trying to make a band now.
Hey man, I'm I'm telling you, like a lot of these X-Men like rap. I'm like, I'm
Maybe.
telling, like you're telling me that the New Mutants, because they, I imagine they watch music videos, never
Oh,
use the Danger Room to recreate their favorite music videos. You come on, yeah,
that'd be fun.
I could see four of them doing like a Kendrick Lamar video.
Mm.
Like, come on, like,
That'd
like
be so cool for them to like recreate music videos in the Danger Room. That's a good.
hey, it's not just for sex. You can't use the Danger Room just for sex. That's those are all the jokes I ever heard about. Oh, it must be disgusting in that room because at night people be do like
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe they could make a kitchen in there, do some cooking lessons with Gambit.
No, and you know which couples did it in the Danger Room: Scott and Jean, Warren and Betsy, Wolverine and Storm.
Wolverine and Storm are also going outside as
Yeah,
well.
they're going outside. But also, Storm likes to sunbathe naked, so I'm pretty sure nobody had any problems with her being a nudist. Like,
Love that for her.
yeah,
Like, let me
you
get
know,
my let me get some sunlight, y'all.
like somebody, like let's say, like Iceman's like, why is she up there naked? Like, Iceman, shut up and just enjoy it.
Hmm.
Iceman, I will knock you the fuck out.
She's just over there, just literally just lying. Oh, love
like,
her.
like, man, like her booty getting fatter, ain't it? Yeah, I know, right? I'm sorry. This is
And then Storm's like, well, if y'all want, y'all can come over here. Like,
no. Well, we good. We good. No, we good over here. Like we know
okay.
you're not a telepath, but we know you. So bro. Okay.
But
Wrapping up. I know you gotta. I know you gotta go.
it's okay.
All right.
I like that's what we ended on. We ended on Storm because she's the
No,
queen.
I love Storm, but like she has like people give her so many passes. Like people are gonna forget about the Morlocks, or when Araco got destroyed, or when
We're
Araco got
just
ran through.
I need for you. We ended on a good note with her.
No, no,
You
no.
don't have to
I
bring.
love her. I love her. I love her. But like she will accept the loss, but like she low key don't give a fuck. It's like, yeah,
It's
I
life, honey.
lost. Yeah,
It's
I
life.
lost. Yeah, I lost. And what? Like what? Why are you listening? Why are you Beanie Siegel right now? Like, all right. So where can people find you?
Oh, y'all can follow me on Twitter if you'd like. I retweet a whole bunch of X-Men stuff, and you might see a nice little thread about like your favorite X of Word episodes with as Renaissance songs as well.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, I have to go to my specific at
Oh yeah,
because I
please.
did change it.
Please.
You can follow me at capital MO underscore superior. I
I
put
love
the
that.
hoe in homosexual.
Yeah, right.
And I put the hoe in homo
Hey,
superior.
I'm with Homo sapien, Homo superior, like Homo Negro. I'm all right there, right there.
Homo D.
Human Negro. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. That's that.
All good.
All right. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Love you for this. Uh, we're gonna interact on Twitter.
We definitely are
Like also Cannonball and Sunspot, they're not dating. They are
fucking a
I
lot.
don't think they were fucking. I don't think they were fucking. Oh come on, man! Can't two guys
They
just be
are.
best friends? Okay,
No.
all right. Who's the top, or do they
Well,
switch?
Beto, of course.
Really? I always thought Beto would be the bottom. Like he's like
It
always
depends
like
on his mood. It depends on his mood.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure like he would like Cannonball giving him that action, like fully powered up.
Like I said, it depends on his mood. But he's on top, of course. He.
No Super Saiyan, Sam, and while you're inside me, like, and Danny and the girls are watching, like, no, this is hot as shit.
Mhm. My favorite bisexual.
All right. I don't think Danny and Rain. I think they did, but then like they're just best friends now.
Yeah.
Anybody who says that they're a couple doesn't know. Like, do they realize how boy crazy Danny Moonstar is? She fucks. She likes dudes.
Danny's my favorite bisexual.
Oh, oh no, like yeah.
Yeah,
And oh, you know what? She and Rain both had a crush on Cannonball at one time.
they did.
So I'm pretty sure they're sex positive. They're like, hey Sam, wanna like want to come to me and Rain's room one night? Like, hey, you guys are. Hey, Danny, you're about to leave the Asgard.
Rain's like, Danny, we shouldn't be doing this, and Danny's like, girl, just shut up, go with it.
It's like Rain, you're like, oh, it's like, oh, God won't let us. Like Rain, your God allows your dad to beat you.
And then Rain shuts up and just goes.
She's like, why would you bring this up? Like,
she's like, are you bringing up my trauma? And she's like, and without using my powers too.
Yeah, right. Like, I mean, Karma has to pay. Karma has to like, she has to piss me off to get that.
Yeah.
Danny would make a great therapist because of her powers.
Yeah.
Ugh. Can you imagine if she helps you find something that you didn't mean to, like, hey, like, you don't like Sabretooth, but you're kind of into him. What?
Mm-hmm.
What? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. One last thing with Sabretooth. Okay. All right, Sabretooth, Oya, and Necra. It seems like they're banging.
I don't know. I feel like Necra doesn't like him like that.
No. Oya, no, the girl.
Oh.
Yeah, the other, like the two. I think the two black women on the team are messing around.
I can see that with Nando. With Sabretooth, I don't think either.
Oh no, God, no, not with Sabretooth. I think a woman sees Sabretooth, they're like,
I think she's taking Oya under her wing with Necra.
Yeah, but I don't know. You know how these writers are though. Like they'll write something like, "Oh no, the subtext is right there." Just say it. Just say it. Like,
well, we can talk more about that next time.
Yeah, right. Definitely, we will. Thank you so much for coming. Like, this has been so much fun. I love talking X-Men. I could do this all day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do something for the gala if you're interested. Like, just like
okay.
we just talk about like what the gala was going on. Like, what would you be doing? Who would you be hanging out with? Yeah, I'll be with Havoc saying like, Vulcan a bitch, right? He's straight bitch.
We can do the guest list and stuff.
Right.
We'll plan out the next gala.
Right. All right. This is 1407 Gray Mocking Lane with Edwin Savage. We'll see you soon.
Bye.